Working on the roadway is a very difficult job, especially when there are distractions. I'm Maddie Volmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter. And just last month, a firefighter was hit by a car when working on the side of the road. Kern County firefighters were dispatched to a semi-truck fire on Highway 99 back in March. During the incident, a firefighter working on the side of the road was clipped by a car. This is video from the scene.
The firefighter was injured as a result of that hit and run, had to be transported and treated and then released. That firefighter will return to work when he fully recovers from his injuries.
It still isn't clear whether the driver was distracted, but one thing is clear, that working on the side of the road can be a hazardous place to be.
But it goes to show this is happening frequently, and it's something that should not be happening at all.
And it does happen frequently. Andrew Freeborn with KCFD says this is the third accident in the last couple of years that involves the fire department.
One of them was a vehicle that crashed into one of our engines, the side of our engine, on an incident on Highway 46. One was a diesel truck that rolled over in high winds and rolled over on top of one of our fire engines that was on scene of an incident out near Ridgecrest and Kern. And the most recent was off of Highway 99 near David Road, in which a firefighter had to jump out of the way as a car came through the emergency scene.
But this isn't just a KCFD concern. Rob Freeman is a manager at H&S Towing in Bakersfield.
You just got to really pay attention when you're out there on the side of the road.
And working on the side of the road has been his career for 25 years. And he says this job is dangerous.
There's a lot of distracted drivers. They really lose focus, Even if you're wearing high visibility clothing, sometimes they just don't see you. You can actually be cleaning an accident scene with officers and fire there, and people will drive right through the middle of your scene.
A 2024 report from AAA says there has been 123 roadside assistance providers hit and killed while working on the side of the road.
Someone's dying every 6 days in the towing industry across the United States.
Joe Wallace has also been in the towing business for 34 years now, and he is the owner of Kern Towing and Tow Pros, where he is a tow truck instructor. He stresses the need to teach tow truck operators to stay aware of their surroundings, quickly get out of danger, and to avoid actions that could distract or impact other drivers.
We do this stuff in the worst conditions. It could be 24 hours a day, worse weather, worse traffic. We're sent out there to help motorists, help the highway patrol, firefighters, all of those, all in one.
Both Wallace and Freeman add that many of the drivers they've worked with over the years have had a lot of close calls. California Highway Patrol says a law requires drivers to slow down and move over when approaching an emergency vehicle, tow truck, or other service vehicles that are stopped on the roadside. Violating this could result in a fine. In 2024, 4 people were cited with one of these tickets.
We have people that want to go home safely to their families at the end of the day. And again, it's not only emergency personnel, it's also Caltrans workers or people who are motorists that become disabled.
As for the injured firefighter, Freeborn says to be cautious when driving past anyone on the shoulder of the road because it could literally save a life.
We shouldn't have complacency when we're operating our motor vehicles. We need to be aware at all times of what's happening around us. That's for our own safety in the vehicle, but that's also for others around us.
Remember, the best way to avoid these types of accidents is to move over and slow down, as it is the law. For 23 ABC, I'm Maddie Volmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.